Hi everyone, and welcome once again to LangGo Learning System. My name is Thomas and I'm one of the experienced teachers working right here at LangGo. Today I'm going to highlight some useful tips that you can use to improve your fluency. Are you ready to get started? Then let's begin. You hit the higher echelons of the fluency criteria by speaking smoothly, without pauses or visible effort. Poor fluency is typified by hesitation, repetition, uncertainty, maybe, I'm not really sure about that one, and repetition. In this video, I will help you to identify 5 frequently occurring problems and suggest some remedies for you. Problem 1, trying to speak too quickly. As I said earlier, speaking too fast doesn't mean that your speech is fluent. That's a misconception of many students who want to score more highly by speaking quickly. If you listen to native English speakers such as myself, we don't need to speak quickly unless under pressure. Listening to reporters on the radio or the news will help you gauge a suitable speaking speed. In any language, speaking too fast is not a great thing because your brain might struggle to generate ideas to keep up with your speaking speed. If you speak in a more measured way, this obstacle is removed. To surmise, focus on speaking calmly and smoothly. Listen to native speakers and try to copy their pace. Problem number 2 is an inability to think of ideas. Students often blame a lack of fluency on the fact that they can't come up with a good or exciting idea. This is a misunderstanding of the assessment criteria. The problem is not the interesting or good ideas to be included in your speaking. The examiner looks for how your idea relates to the topic and the quality and accuracy of the language you use to express yourself. They don't really care about your ideas. Some solutions. The quality of your ideas doesn't matter as long as you can say what you understand regarding a given question. If you have no ideas for the question, don't be ashamed to tell the examiner so using the expressions I provide in the video link below. In part 1, you don't need to worry about the questions because they are almost always about yourself and your interests. It's really easy to prepare for these questions and you should already be doing that as part of your practice. In part 2, you should be able to organise and structure your answer by following these easy steps. State your opinion about the topic. Talk about the timeline of the topic, past, present and future. Describe the topic and then tell a personal story about the topic. This becomes more difficult in part 3 because the questions are broader than in the preceding parts and ask you to discuss more complex concepts and problems. Problem number 3, concentrating too much on grammar and vocabulary. Grammar and vocabulary are crucial criteria for the IELTS speaking exam. They do account for 50% of your score, but you shouldn't focus too much on them at the expense of your general fluency. If, when taking the test, you pay too much attention to looking for words or correcting your grammar, this will cause you to employ too many pauses and too much hesitation. Here, I've got some solutions for you. It's advisable for you to find some sample questions for task 2 and to record your answer on a mobile device or dictaphone. First time you listen to the recording, you will pay close attention to grammar and vocabulary, ensuring that you identify as many mistakes as you can. The next time you listen, ignore these 2 areas and focus on correcting another mistake, fluency for example. Which one works for your practicing style? If you can do this regularly, you will realise which aspects of your fluency require attention and practice. Problem number 4, too many pauses. Many students think that using the fillers and will lower their score. While this is true if you do it too frequently in your speaking test, there is no problem if you do it sometimes. In fact, it's totally normal and makes you sound more natural. It's normal to use these fillers in any world language, and students who think too much avoiding these sounds will make them sound unnatural because they use energy that they could better spend on other areas. Some solutions I offer you are: remember that it's natural and acceptable to hesitate. Record yourself and count how frequently you make these sounds. If you're worried that you're umming and ing too much, reduce it. Problem 5 is feeling stressed. Don't feel stressed out in your speaking test. If you practice and follow these tips, then your fluency will increase. I hope that you found this session helpful in preparing you for your IELTS speaking test. If you want to sign up for IELTS courses at LangGo, please click on the link below. Our IELTS courses are designed to cater to your individual needs and to provide personalised learning pathways. Please remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button to get the notifications of our latest video updates. See you for the next video. Goodbye.